What was the role of bartering in early financial systems? Have you ever wondered how people managed to trade before money existed? The answer lies in bartering, which was the primary method of exchange in early financial systems. Bartering involved the direct trading of goods and services between individuals or groups. For example, a farmer might exchange grain for sandals made by a shoemaker, or a fisherman could trade fish for pottery. This system allowed early societies to meet their needs without using any form of currency. However, bartering came with its own set of challenges. One major issue was the double coincidence of wants. This meant that both parties had to want what the other was offering at the same time for a trade to happen. If the farmer needed shoes but the shoemaker did not need grain, no trade could occur. Additionally, bartering lacked divisibility. It was difficult to trade large items for smaller ones. There was also no standard measure to compare the value of different goods, making fair exchanges complicated. To overcome these limitations, early societies began to use commodities that had intrinsic value as a medium of exchange. Items like salt, cattle, grain, and shells became widely accepted. These commodities were easier to store and transport compared to direct goods. Temples and merchant houses often kept these items safe and issued receipts, which acted like early promissory notes. This practice laid the groundwork for what would eventually evolve into banking functions. As the limitations of bartering and the use of commodity money became apparent, the invention of coinage emerged around the 7th century before Common Era. This innovation first appeared in regions like Lydia and ancient China. Coins provided a standardized weight and purity, allowing for clear pricing. This made taxation easier and facilitated more efficient trade between different regions. The introduction of coins also enabled more complex financial activities, such as paying armies and extending credit. From the perspective of financial technology history, bartering represents the earliest stage in global financial evolution. It shows how human societies initially managed trade without formal currency. This early system set the stage for innovations that improved transaction efficiency and economic complexity. Understanding the role of bartering helps explain why later financial technologies, like coinage and promissory notes, became necessary to address the challenges of direct exchange systems.